Steel doors open on command. Black leather gloves on my hands. Gunmetal shadows in the hall. One phone call could end it all. Warehouse breathing smoke and heat. Heavy bass beneath my feet. Cold blue neon floods the room. Like judgment slowly coming soon. No emotion on my face. Power moves at slower pace. Real kings never speak too much. Silence is the deadliest touch. Your perfume cuts through gasoline. Softest thing I've ever seen. Still your eyes stay razor sharp. Like diamonds born inside the dark. Don't mistake calm for mercy. Don't confuse love with trust. In the city made of hunger, everything eventually turns to dust. Concrete thrown under black skies. Dark hearts hidden behind gold eyes. Deep bass shaking through my veins, while the whole damn city screams my name. Cold champagne, chrome pistols, luxury wrapped around danger. And every shadow in this club moves like a ghost from another nature. No gods here, only survivors. Elevator to the rooftop floor. Rain pouring like urban war. Helicopters cut the haze. Sirens echo through the gray. Inside the club the lights stay low. Bodies moving way too slow. Every face lost in the sound, like sinners waiting to be found. Your black dress shines beneath the strobe. Smooth as smoke, sharp as coke. You lean close beside my ear and suddenly the room disappears. One touch colder than the night. Still somehow it feels alive. Maybe monsters like us too only know how to love in blue. Every empire leaves a stain. Every king inherits pain. Still I wear this tailored pride, like armor for the war inside. Concrete thrown under black skies. Dark hearts hidden behind gold eyes. Deep bass shaking through my veins, while the whole damn city screams my name. Cold champagne, chrome pistols, luxury wrapped around danger. And every shadow in this club moves like a ghost from another nature. Money, power, violence, control. None of it fixes the whole. I've seen brothers turn to snakes. Watch loyalty suffocate. Now I only trust the night and the fire inside your eyes. You dance slow through the laser smoke, like temptation wearing a fur coat. And for 1 second in this hell, you make the darkness feel like home. Black cars outside, engines running all night. Warehouse heartbeat, concrete underneath me. No witnesses, no forgiveness, just basslines and business. Concrete thrown under black skies. Dead roses and expensive lies. Heavy drums inside my chest, like war drums calling for the rest. Cold city, dark hanging loose tonight. Whiskey glowing neon light, smoke drifting through the chandelier, like ghosts still living there. Low blues guitar crying slow, like a heart nobody knows. I keep my silence tailored clean, but the darkness leaks between. You walking wearing midnight blue, whole room turning toward you. Slow perfume and dangerous grace, like temptation lend your face. And the piano plays so low, like it understands my soul. Every chord cuts deep and clean, into places never seen. Don't get too close to me, I ruin beautiful things. Still your fingers hold my hand, like you already understand. Baby, we're black velvet salvation, slow burning hearts in isolation. Dark love underneath cold lights, two sinners dancing through the night. And your kiss tastes like danger and wine, sweet poison moving through my mind. Every shadow fades to blue, every time I look at you. No angels left here anymore. The rain taps hard against the glass, like echoes from my past. Outside the city hunts its prey, inside we drift away. Warm bass rolling through the floor, heavy like a coming war. But your body moving slow makes the whole damn room lose control. You trace scars beneath my rings, like you see through everything. Power never healed the pain, it only taught me how to hide the stains. Hammond organ underneath, breathing sorrow through the beat. Every note sounds dark and tired, like old love dying in the fire. You whisper low against my skin, even kings still ache within. Damn, you say the things I never admit. Baby, we're black velvet salvation, slow burning hearts in isolation. Dark love underneath gold lights, two sinners dancing through the night. And your kiss tastes like danger and wine, sweet poison moving through my mind. Every shadow fades to blue, every time I look at you. All these marble rooms feel cold, all these diamonds lost their glow. Money fades when morning comes, leaving lonely men undone. Still your voice cuts through the haze, like sunlight in a dying place. And for one forbidden moment, I almost feel human again. Slow dance under red lights, cold hands, late nights. Your eyes, sharp knives, still I let you with you. Tomorrow, I'll wear the suit again. But tonight, you saw the man beneath the empire. Across my face, slow smoke drifting through the space. Warehouse walls trembling low, like the earth beneath us knows. Like gloves resting on the bar, engines humming in the dark. Every eye turns when I move. Power speaks without the proof. Crawling through my chest, like revenge refusing rest. Cold champagne, expensive sin, velvet danger on your skin. You walk slow through laser haze, sharp enough to split the gray. No fear living in your stare, only fire hidden there. Don't ask questions you don't want answered. Some truths come wrapped in blood. Just stay close beside the darkness and let the city drown in us. We are kings of the concrete night, cold souls under neon light. Heavy drums and blacked out hearts, built from shadows from the start. Deep bass shaking through the floor, like a coming urban war. And every time the synths arise, I see heaven in your eyes. No mercy, no weakness, only power, moving slow. Elevator to the rooftop high, rain mixing with city lights. Helicopters cut the fog like ghosts patrolling over God. Inside the club, the women sway, slow motion through the gray. Every silhouette looks numb like the apocalypse already won. You lean close without a word, softest danger ever heard. Your black nails across my hand like you already understand. Money make the room go cold, turn young men into old souls. Still your body next to mine feels like crossing enemy lines. Every umpire leaves a stain, every king inherits pain. Still I wear this perfect calm, like violence dressed in charm. We are kings of the concrete night, cold souls under neon light. Heavy drums and blacked out hearts, built from shadows from the start. Deep bass shaking through the floor, like a coming urban war. And every time the synths arise, I see heaven in your eyes. All these $1 million rooms still smell like smoke and doom. Power never healed the scars, it only made them look like art. And somewhere underneath the sound. Underneath this iron crown, there's still a man inside the ghost, trying not to lose control. Black suits, cold steel, fast money, slow kills, warehouse, heartbeats, dark love, no peace. We are kings of the concrete night, last wolves under fading light, deep sense underneath our skin, still pretending we can win. Gunmetal dreams and velvet lies, smoke reflected in your eyes, and every second near your flame makes me dangerous again. Tomorrow, the city will fear my name again. But tonight I belong to the darkness. Black suit cut like a razor blade, cold gold watching her face unchanged, whole room freezing when I arrive, like the devil himself walked by. Slow blues guitar from the corner stage, smoke hanging thick like a bird cage. Everybody drowning in perfume lies, but your eyes cut through the disguise. You move slow like expensive sin, long black dress hugging your skin. Every step got dangerous grace, like heartbreak wearing lace. Crystal glasses, velvet walls, kings and wolves inside these halls. Still somehow your quiet stare makes me feel completely bare. Don't ask what these hands have done, some scars never outrun the gun. Just dance with me through the smoke before the whole damn night explodes. You got me falling like a criminal, slow burn kiss so cynical, dark romance in the afterglow. Two lost souls with hearts below zero. Bassline shaking the chandelier, your whisper dripping in my ear. And every time your body moves, it feels like heaven breaking rules. No saints in this mansion, no angels in this room, only me and you. Rain pouring down the balcony, city lights look dead to me. I built an empire made of fear, still your voice the only thing I hear. You trace the scars across my chest like you know what hurts me best. No fake love, no cheap disguise, just two monsters with tired eyes. Oh piano crying low, like a funeral dressed in gold. Every chord sounds drunk and bruised, like love already came and lost. And when you lean against my frame, slowly whispering my name, even all this power fades like smoke disappearing from the flame. Tonight the moon hangs dangerous, and your touch feels poisonous. Still I keep pulling you near, got me falling like a criminal. Slow burn kiss, so cynical. Dark romance in the afterglow. Two lost souls with hearts below zero. Baseline shaking the chandelier. Your whisper dripping in my ear. And every time your body moves, it feels like heaven breaking rules. Still can't buy peace within. Every king eventually learns. Lonely men are easy to burn. But then your fingers hold my face, like I'm worth one last escape. And for a second I believe maybe darkness can still breathe. Slow dancing with the danger. Black roses on the table. Love was never stable. Your lipstick on my whiskey glass. Your shadow moving through the jazz. And all the ghosts inside this room disappear when I touch you. You got me falling like a criminal. One last love so beautiful. Dark blue hearts under neon skies, trying not to die inside. Baseline shaking the chandelier. Your tears mixing with my fears. And every second near your flame makes me wanna change my name. Fear me again, but tonight I was just a man, lost inside your smoke and velvet. Sliding through a marble hall. Every handshake sounds like a protocol. Gold reflections on the mirrored floor. But I've seen this kind of hunger before. The city talks in electric waves, through broken deals and expensive days. Every smile is a calculated risk. Every truth is something you twist. I don't rush, I don't chase. I let silence take its place. Because in a world that moves too loud, only stillness owns the crowd. The bassline crawls under my skin like a language from within. And every step I take tonight feels like I already won the fight. Slow burn, cold steel, tell me what is real. One breath, one choice, no emotion, only voice. Welcome to the Neon Blood Society, where the night is law and nothing's free. Where kings don't speak, they just decide. And shadows are the only guide. Neon silent symphony. No fear, no doubt, no exit, no route, no love, no lie, only motion passing by. Warehouse gods in a concrete dream, underneath the siren scream. Cold arpeggios in the air like secrets nobody dares to share. The skyline flickers like a broken code. Every empire starts to erode, but I stay calm in the storm I made, watching everything start to fade. Luxury dressed in a darker tone, but every throne is built alone. And every empire that claims the night eventually pays the price. Steel hearts, glass lies, look me in the eyes. No fear, no shame, everything burns the same. Welcome to the Neon Blood Society, where the night is law and nothing's free, where kings don't speak, they just decide, and shadows are the only guide. Neon Blood Society, running through the veins of the city. No mercy, no apology, just power and silent symphony. They don't build empires with love. They build them with silence, with pressure, with time. And when it falls apart, nobody hears it break, because power never screams, it just disappears. Welcome to the Neon Blood Society, where the night decides your destiny. Cold lights, cold hearts collide, in a world where nothing survives. Neon Blood Society, still breathing underneath the city. No mercy, no mercy, no apology, just echoes of infinity. Rain keeps falling, lights keep dying, and somewhere in the distance the city keeps lying. But the bass still moves like a heartbeat that refuses to stop. The penthouse sits above the sleeping town. 40 floors where kings don't touch the ground. Crystal ashtray, $100,000 view. Yet the silence feels heavier than it used to. Phones keep ringing from the other side. Men in tailored suits with nowhere left to hide. Everybody wants another piece of gold. Everybody wants a story to be sold. Tonight the skyline looks strange to me, like a cage disguised as luxury. I've built these walls brick by brick, now they're closing in a little too quick. I've won every game, I've owned every room. So why does victory feel like doom? This is the last deal before dawn, the final hand before I'm gone. No more chasing shadows through the night, no more buying pieces of borrowed light. lights go out, the orchestra plays somewhere down below. Champagne fountains endlessly overflow. Models dancing underneath the gold. The same old story everybody's told. I used to dream about this kind of life. Black cars, private jets, designer nights. Now every luxury starts looking small when you've already bought them all. A photograph sits beside my glass, a younger man staring from the past, still believing happiness was up ahead instead of somewhere he already had. The clock keeps moving, the bass beats slow, asking questions I don't wanna know. How much time did I exchange for a kingdom that never changed? This is the last deal before dawn, the final hand before I'm gone. No more chasing shadows through the night, no more buying pieces of borrowed light. Let the city keep its throne, let the empire stand alone. For the first time in my life, I wanna know who I am when the lights go out. Maybe freedom isn't found in winning. Maybe freedom starts with leaving. Maybe all these years I spent climbing only brought me back to the beginning. No bodyguards, no headlines, no negotiations, no deadlines. Just the sunrise waiting outside, like an old friend I've ignored too long. When the lights go out, the city keeps running, the empire keeps turning. But somewhere beyond the glass, the sun is rising. And for the first time, I don't have to own the world to feel alive. Sign my name in a room with no doors, where every promise comes back for more. The air was heavy with expensive sin, and the kind of silence that pulls you in. Gold cufflinks on a steady hand, baseline crawls like a loaded thought between everything I am and not, and I don't speak unless it counts. In a world where truth gets sold in amounts, I learned early how power breathes. It doesn't shout, it just believes. Slow eyes, cold flame, nobody leaves here the same. One word, too late, and you already sealed your fate. Under velvet gun-like confession, nothing here survives intention. Hearts don't break, they get replaced in a room where silence has a face. Velvet gun-like confession, every truth becomes possession. No love survives the design of a world that runs on borderline. No mercy, no prayer, only tension in the air. No saving, no grace, just the echo of your place. The city hums like a dying god, beautiful, broken, overawed. Skyscrapers flicker like fading dreams, held together by unseen schemes. I watch the players change their tone while pretending they're made of stone. But I can hear what they won't say in the way their eyes look away. Every deal is a quiet war behind polished steel and marble floor. And I've been both the blade and wound since the night I left too soon. Now I move like I own the dark, leaving fingerprints without a mark. No fear, no name, just pressure under the frame. One step, one fall, and you forget it all. Under velvet gun-like confession, nothing here survives intention. Hearts don't break, they get replaced in a room where silence has a face. Velvet gun-like confession, every truth becomes possession. No love survives the design of a world that runs on borderline. If I disappear tonight, don't call it tragedy, call it balance. In a system that never forgives, only recalculates. Velvet gun-like confession, no beginning, no correction, just shadows learning how to speak in a language cold and deep. Velvet gun-like confession, every moment is an obsession, and the truth I cannot hide is I've already died inside. Rain keeps falling, neon keeps burning, and somewhere in the silence, the confession is still turning.
Black dress moving through a room of smoke, like a secret nobody dared to tell. Crystal chandeliers hanging overhead, but you carried your own kind of spell. city was glowing beyond the blast, like diamonds scattered in the rain. Everybody trying to look important, everybody hiding some kind of pain. I was leaning against the piano with another drink in my hand. Then you looked my way for a second, and suddenly I couldn't pretend. Some people arrive like a whisper, some like a storm rolling in. Some leave a memory behind them before they even begin. She was the woman in the black dress, turning midnight into gold. One look and the whole room vanished. One touch and my blood ran cold. The woman in the black dress, like a song I couldn't forget. And every night since I met her, I've been chasing that moment, yeah. The drummer kept a slow heartbeat, the bass rolled deep beneath the floor. Old Hammond organ floating softly, like a ghost behind a closed door. You danced without really dancing, just swaying with the city's glow. Every movement carried mystery, the kind only lonely people know. I asked your name, you only smiled like you already knew mine, then disappeared into the darkness, leaving trouble behind. The richest man in the building couldn't buy what filled your eyes. Some things are born from magic, some things are born from lies. She was a woman in the black dress, turning midnight into gold. One look and the whole room vanished. One touch and my blood ran cold. The woman in the black dress, like a song I couldn't forget. And every night since I met her, I've been chasing that moment, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now every bar feels empty, every skyline looks the same. Every cigarette burns slower, every stranger wears your face. Maybe you were never real, maybe you were just a dream, but some dreams leave scars forever, and nothing's what it seems. Late night, blue lights, rain falling, no sign, one memory, one silhouette. In every song I write, like a shadow in the mirror, like a fire in the night. The woman in the black dress, the one thing I never possessed, and that's exactly why I never loved another less. The club closed hours ago. The piano stopped playing. The city fell asleep, but somewhere in another room, under another chandelier, the woman in the black dress is still dancing.
Nobody talks about the truth. The bass rolls low beneath the floor, like distant thunder from a war. I raise my glass toward the skyline, the things that aren't here anymore. Gold lights, long shadows, everything looks beautiful from far away. Ghost in the penthouse, walking through the dark. Ghost in the penthouse, living in my heart. The city's at my feet tonight, but you're the thing I can't outrun. Ghost in the penthouse, still dancing when the night is done. Too late, too far, too much, too hard, too rich, too cold. Some stories never get old. A cold synth pulse cuts through the haze, like memories from another age. Every mirror in this place reflects a different version of regret. The elevators keep ascending, the music never seems to end. But every king who builds a kingdom eventually meets himself again. Outside the city worships power, inside the silence grows. Funny how the higher you climb, the less anybody knows. Black skies, blue smoke, everything disappears except what hurts the most. Ghosts in the penthouse, walking through the dark. Ghosts in the penthouse, living in my heart. The city's at my feet tonight, but you're the thing I can't outrun. Ghosts in the penthouse, still dancing when the night is done. I got the view, I got the keys, I got the empire everybody sees. But every night when the crowd is gone, I'm left alone with what I've done. Heartbeats, engines, blue lights, sirens. The city keeps calling, the bass keeps rolling, the shadows keep growing. Ghosts in the penthouse, moving through the halls. Ghosts in the penthouse, written on the walls. The skyline burns beneath the moon like a fire I can't control. Ghosts in the penthouse, still living in my soul. Ghosts in the penthouse, still dancing all alone. 3 a.m. Empty glasses, cold city, silent elevators. The music fades, the ghosts remain. We're witnesses tonight. Rain-painted diamonds on the limousine. Streetlights flickered like a movie scene. The city wore a mask of golden sin, while midnight quietly pulled us in. Private elevators to the top floor sky. Nobody asking questions, nobody asking why. The skyline burned beneath the velvet haze, like 1,000 ghosts trapped inside a maze. You leaned against the window dressed in black, the kind of beauty that can never look back. A slow
smile underneath the chandelier glow, and suddenly nowhere else mattered anymore. The room got smaller, the air got thin, the moment you let me closer in. No promises, no guarantees, only desire moving through the breeze. No witnesses tonight, no alibis to hide behind, no cameras catching what we leave undone. No witnesses tonight, only the city lights watching us disappear into the dark, like we're the last two hearts alive. No witnesses tonight. The DJ let the bassline take control, deep enough to shake the hidden soul. Dark piano falling through the beat, like secrets drifting underneath our feet. You said, tell me something real for once. I laughed and stared into my glass, because the truth was sitting right beside me, and I was terrified to let it pass. Outside, the empire never seemed to sleep. Inside, your eyes were pulling me too deep. The world keeps spinning, the money flows, but none of it can reach where this thing goes. One stolen second, one reckless move, and suddenly there's nothing left to prove. No witnesses tonight, no alibis to hide behind, no cameras catching what we leave undone. No witnesses tonight, only the city lights watching us disappear into the dark, like we're the last two hearts alive. No witnesses tonight. Maybe we're both too damaged, maybe we're both too late, maybe the stars above us already know our fate. But every time you touch me, the walls begin to break, and every rule I live by starts feeling counterfeit. No witnesses, no evidence, no names, no past, just the rhythm, just the smoke, just us. No witnesses, no witnesses, no witnesses tonight, no alibis to hide behind, no cameras catching what we leave undone. No witnesses tonight, only the city lights watching us disappear into the dark, like we're the last two hearts alive. No witnesses tonight, no witnesses tonight, no witnesses tonight. Tomorrow they'll talk about power, tomorrow they'll talk about money, tomorrow they'll talk about empires, but tonight the only thing that mattered was you and me in the dark, 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 dark. Friday midnight at the Saint Laurent Club. Black marble walls and $1 million buzz. Deal makers talking over vintage wine, thinking they control the room tonight. Then the lights went low, the music turned slow, and every conversation let go. You appeared through the smoke like a dream in black, and suddenly nobody wanted their old life back. Your heels hit the floor with a dangerous grace. Every man in the room forgot his place. No introduction, no warning sign, just one look and you were already on my mind. No escape route, no defense. You move like temptation with expensive taste. She stole the night, she stole the air, she stole every pair of eyes in there. She stole the room, she stole my cool, made a powerful man look like a fool. And I don't even know her name, but I'm already addicted to the game. She stole the night, she stole the light, and left me chasing shadows till sunrise. The bassline rolled like a black limousine, smooth and heavy through the smoke machine. Dark guitar crying underneath the beat, like heartbreak dressed in Italian sheets. You leaned close enough to start a war, then walked away and left me wanting more. Every step you took pulled me deeper in, like a gambler placing everything on one spin. I built my reputation, never losing control, but you were already halfway inside my soul. One smile, one touch, 1 second was enough. The city's full of beautiful faces, but none of them hit quite this hard. She stole the night, she stole the air, she stole every pair of eyes in there. She stole the room, she stole my cool, made a powerful man look like a fool. And I don't even know her name, but I'm already addicted to the game. She stole the night, she stole the light, and left me chasing shadows till sunrise. Maybe she was never mine to find. Maybe she was just a moment in time. Maybe some women aren't meant to stay, they're born to leave and take your breath away. Gone, but I still see her. Gone, but I still feel her. Gone, but she lives in my mind every night. Every night, every night, every night. She stole the White yacht sleeping on a silver sea, moonlight dancing where the coast should be, diamonds dripping from the harbor lights, while the world disappears into the night. Your black dress moving with the ocean breeze, slow enough to bring a man to his knees. No conversation needed anymore. The silence says what words are for. $1 million couldn't buy this view. Funny thing, I traded all for you. The water glows, the stars align, the whole damn world fades out tonight. One touch, one spark, two shadows drifting through the dark. Meet me where the moonlight falls, far away from crowded halls. No bodyguards, no names, no games, no kingdom left to defend. Just your hand inside my hand, while the waves erase our plans. For one night, let the world move on without us. The bass rolls softly from a distant club, echoes floating through the midnight fog. Your perfume lingers somewhere in the air, like a secret only darkness wants to share. I've spent years learning how to stay composed, never letting anybody get too close. But something about the way you look tonight makes every wall collapse inside. The ocean keeps breathing slow and deep, like it's trying to guard what we should keep. No headlines, no deals, no mask hiding what we feel. Just stars, just skin, just the trouble we're standing in. Meet me where the moonlight falls, far away from crowded halls. No bodyguards, no names, no games, no kingdom left to defend. Just your hand inside my hand, while the waves erase our plans. For one night, let the world move on without us. Tomorrow the city will call again. Tomorrow the kings will pretend again. Tomorrow the empire will